Welcome everyone to our Frontlines qualifier match between DPS and SnoT. I am Axe and I am joined by Inseeker. How are you today?
Hello, hello. I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How is everybody in chat doing today? And I do have the Facebook chat open today, so finally figured that out, so I'll be able to see it as well for those that are watching on Facebook. What are your predictions for today's matchup?
I am. I would have said something a little earlier today, but now I'm not so sure because seems as though DPS has lost two of their main players, so it's going to be a tough one. I think they've had to pull some people that that haven't been playing for a while, so it's going to be interesting to see how they adapt to that.
It is always tough when members go their separate ways, especially when you're in the middle of a tournament. Kill, how you doing today? Corona, welcome back. Nikki says, go Snotters.
Hello, Nikki.
DPS is going to take it. Don't stress. We use Restream for being able to stream to YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook all at the same time. But for some reason, the Restream chat only pulls YouTube and Twitch chat, so I had to figure out how to get on one of my monitors enough room to see the Facebook chat, because I think we'd been missing out on some chatters over there over the last couple videos.
Yeah, but I've been keeping my eye on that chat, so it's all good. It's good.
So it looks like we are currently waiting for two SnoT players to join in. Chris says best of luck to both teams. Welcome back, Chris. Is everybody having a good day so far?
Let's see how teams are looking.
We are still down. Nope.
We're waiting for one more.
There we go. They just loaded in as you said that. It's because it's an extra cost. Ah. Thank you for clarifying that. Little T. Okay, okay. Now I know how to associate you. Let's see here. Waiting on confirmation for the start time. I think we're going to shoot for 35-minute start time here.
Yep, I believe that's right. Waiting for confirmation.
Hello, Brian. How are you today?
Although
And DPS will start off this first map on the German Empire, and SnoT will be the British. Again, it looks like the teams have chosen to go with traditional Amiens as the first match. These teams are South African. They look like
they shouldn't be starting now.
I don't see anybody spawned in yet.
Apparently, SnoT has asked.
Actually,
Yeah,
DPS
the
has.
problem is DPS has spawned in.
So SnoT's gonna have to go. Unless we want to confirm a restart of the server, because it does look like SnoT was trying to get one more player to swap out. So it looks like SnoT is going to spawn in. They are going to be a little behind the push here significantly. Who do we have back here for DPS? Kind of unknown is kind of hiding in the back here. This is definitely not a traditional start for those that might be new here.
It is not. I'm going to try and restart the map for them.
Okay. So it looks like we're just going to restart the round here, if we can.
If it will let me. Unfortunately, this happens sometimes.
Yeah, that late minute substitution.
Has it restarted on your end?
It is loading map for me. Yeah, DPS is ready to go. They've been anticipating this match. Indy, hello. How are you today?
I don't think I've seen that name on one of our streams yet. Welcome. Always nice to get new blood in here.
Let me see if I can pull up the schedule here and see if anybody has picked up the Warp versus VS match tonight. Do you know off top hand if somebody's broadcasting it?
I haven't seen it. I haven't been approached for any streams, so I doubt it.
I was going to say, I don't think I've even received an email for a request on it.
Yeah, I haven't seen an email through for a request either, so I don't think so.
Kill, no, this tournament is normal settings. I think the only setting that is turned off is auto rotation or for aim assist. Let's see here.
Yes, that's correct.
I do not currently see a request for the stream tonight. I just know that with a lot of people, the changes that they did from Battlefield 3 and 4's hardcore to Battlefield 1, a lot, typically this has been always a hardcore settings community, but with just some of the changes that they made, a lot of people did not want to play hardcore with Battlefield 1. Chris, yes. Put the request in per the request form, and we should all get emails and be able to see if anybody is available tonight to do it. But I currently just don't see a request that has been put in yet.
There was a request for a match up, I believe it was today, or it could have been yesterday actually. 6-star generals, and cure.
Let's see here. Yeah, because the only one that I see...
Wednesday, not Thursday. So that was yesterday.
The only new request I see is for a match. I think it's between CH and OGF for tomorrow. That's the only new one that I've gotten. So.
Alright, I think the teams are almost in. I think we're just waiting for Zephanius, who lagged out at the end of that one.
Brian, get with me on Discord after the match, and we'll see if we can find it. You said that they put it in Monday or Tuesday? Yeah, because I don't have anything that came through on Monday or Tuesday. Okay, yeah, just get with us after the match in Discord, and we'll try and get that resolved. And again, sorry for the delay. Just got to keep the camera moving a little bit so I don't get kicked for inactivity here. Tommy Franklin, how are you doing? Welcome to the match. Sorry that we are a little behind schedule. We had a late minute substitution and we had to restart the round. It looks like we are going on 35 minutes. That's what we were pushing for here. All right, so hopefully 30 seconds. We have one, that's just one confirmed, correct? Yeah.
Just one that looks like he's battling to get in.
Let them know, Justin. Alright, so it is 35. DPS is off. I don't see... Yep, I have a couple SnoT players coming in. So we are going. We are live, finally. Alright. You're going to see the flares come out from every direction. It looks like DPS is going to push about half of their players from the tracks into the buildings instead of just going up top first. Let's jump down on Mike and watch as DPS tries to push into this building.
Take that first aid.
Let's kind of see where the teams are spread out here.
Yeah, it definitely looks like DPS has got majority of their players on the flag. It's not battling a little bit to get in there.
It looks like Brad is trying to hold this one side of the second floor here by himself because most of his team is, as you can see, on the right side of the screen. Brad's going to get taken out by Sean there. Yes, and you will see a lot of Amions. A lot of teams really do like this map. Sean picks up 2 kills there, but gets taken out by Beast from SnoT in his tank. Looks like we still have a couple SnoT players kind of lingering here at the Charlie objective. And DPS is already rotated and on burn. The tanks are going to go out at Little Green Monster for DPS and Beast for SnoT here.
Yay! Tank v tank, who is gonna win? One with the best reps, usually the case.
They both have 1 rep person.
Do Banks? Yeah, Banks is repping Little Green over there.
SnoT's.
She's got some good movement on her tank.
SnoT's rep did just go down.
Oh,
It looks like they're getting hit from behind, and there goes SnoT's tank. Little Green Monster will be.
So well done.
She will be credited with the kill there. No, Brad Rambo. Yeah, it's... You know, once they introduced this time to kill update, it has been made it... You know, it's... The gunfights are quicker, you're going to die faster, and you can actually take at least 2 or 3 enemies a little more consistently versus the way it was before they come up with the patch. So you're going to be able to see those 1v2s, 1v3 scenarios.
Ammunition for you.
So, SnoT is not looking good at the moment, being pinned out of this alpha objective that is about to be unlocked here. And this is typical, it seems, in recent matches for the British side pushing the German side back. Oh, we have a flank here. Let's see if we can swoop around here real quick. Rock gets 3 right here. He's got 2 more to deal with. He's got JW and Africa here. Goose is starting to come up from behind. It looks like gas is being thrown out, so it's going to push SnoT back from this choke point. Beast is going to go in. He dies to the gas that was still lingering there. And this flag is really hard, I think, to really defend it. You've only got, if you look on the lower left, you have that main entrance that we were just watching. You have the center location, the 2 on the right, and the one that they're exiting. And that's all you have to push into that objective. It is very tough. So, DPS did wipe SnoT off of that Bravo telegraph.
Yeah, Key is just going to be getting onto that and then getting their guys to protect whoever's trying to disarm. Because at the moment DPS is just running wild over those objectives.
And Little Green Monster, she's going to push her tank up to provide support for her squad players here on this alpha telegraph. It's not looking good for SnoT here. It does look like the first round will be going to DPS. They get the Bravo telegraph.
Lost objective butter.
And there goes the alpha one. So DPS will take map number 1 here. Go ahead and update the scoreboard.
And nice work from DPS on that map. They were quick onto the next objective. They swarmed it. They locked it down, and they knew what they were doing. These guys have obviously been practicing these maps.
So here's the scoreboard. As you can see, there's not too many high kills here. It does look like SnoT is still down one player at the moment, unless they just switched them out.
Yeah, the gun game is definitely going toward DPS, that's for sure. Alright, and then of course the next map is Argonne Forest, because why break tradition, right?
Correct.
I think we need to start implementing a fine for teams for choosing these two maps. Like a 50 ticket fine.
50 ticket fine. You can't spawn in for 1 minute. No, we're just kidding. All right. And we're going to do a little pass over here. We will start at the Hellfire Junction Bridge at Charlie. And then from here, we have the Bravo objective down here at the cabin or barn. The Alpha objective is up here. For those that play a lot of Conquest, this is the Bravo objective. And then coming over to the Delta objective, it is here on the hillside. And the Echo objective will be at the Conquest Delta point. And again, this is a highly picked map for Conquest and Frontlines both. A lot of teams pick it. I know a lot of teams that are more infantry based choose these two maps more because it is more infantry focused. This one is definitely I want to say this is one of the few that don't have any vehicles at all out of the entire pool of maps.
Cutie Patootie, now that's a cute username. Hi. I don't think I've seen that one before. Agony Forest.
I agree.
Yeah.
So.
The one thing I will say about the teams replaying these maps over and over again is that when it gets to the sort of the older teams, you can see when they've been watching the streams and they've been making notes on the team that they're playing, because they know exactly what their team is going to do and they counteract it. And let's see if any of these teams have been watching previous streams and making notes and devising strategies against that.
There's so much gas, smoke, and incendiaries all coming out at the same time. Looks like Steve picks up one. Who do we... Fluffy goes down. Let's see if we can get down here on a first person here. So, an auto mouse for SnoT is underneath. Lord of Darkness, how are you doing?
Looks like DPS has gotten their squads on there.
Let's see if Mad Max is going to get a kill here with this AT rocket gun. Looks like he missed.
I need ammo.
Let's jump down here on JW for SnoT. He's gonna get one revive. He gets a couple shots off with his Farquaad.
I want to say hello to Lord Darkness. So how did your game go last night? we watched SnoT on Tuesday, and they did pretty much the same thing on Tuesday, where they the first map went quickly. So Amiens not one of their strong maps, but Argonne Forest, they gave the other team a run for the money. They gave Mad a really good run. So I'm hoping that we're going to see a really great match on this map, actually, because it looks like SnoT is going to take this objective and we're going to move through.
And it's going to quickly go back into DPS's favor. And I know through spectator, it looks like the map capture,
No, yes, no,
like
yes, no.
it goes really fast. In match, it's not going that fast. There's just a little delay on it with the way that it looks.
I'm wounded. I can help you.
These two players are side by side.
No, Darkness, if you look at the top of your...
Shock trooper.
He's going to go for the mace kill.
Sorry, Darkness, if you look at the top of your screen, this is the second map. Oh, did he get it?
He got one, but he finally got taken out by JW's Yatagan sword. So a couple exchanges of melee kills there. And it looks like both teams are committing a couple to the top of the bridge as well as the lower side here, which is a good thing to do. You want to split your forces up a little bit. That was an unfortunate event there. He got killed, revived, and immediately blown up by a grenade. So SnoT does have a good hold. If they can just hold off for about another 25 seconds here, they could have this Charlie objective captured. DPS is going to have to commit a lot of players very quickly. And there we go. So SnoT is going to go ahead and start rotating very quickly over here to the barn.
And got it.
You still have a couple players here. Audio is still alive. Surrounded by
They're getting there
four.
very quickly.
He gets one. Tresco and Audio are both prone here on the
I don't
bridge.
know he's there yet.
And there they
Well, they kind of do, but... Ooh.
Ooh, Justin with a three-piece with the dynamite.
Capture objective button.
SnoT was quick onto that Bravo objective, but it looks like DPS has just brought in a full force. SnoT lagging a little bit behind with the rest of their team, but yeah, DPS is there and they're defending their area. Not allowing the SnoT guys in. Nope, denied.
As you can see, the incendiaries
Need a medic.
and the gas are just filling this little barn up. The grenades are going to come in. The barn in the next couple seconds is no longer going to be a structure.
Lobbing grenade.
Could we see that back flank of SnoT coming through there?
They
Maybe?
are pushing in quick. A lot of them are on fire from incendiary rounds. Audio is also putting flares in there because you can get burned by the flares as well. So DPS, great job defending the Bravo objective, and we will be going back to the neutral Charlie objective. And SnoT has already fallen back to get set up here. It looks like we have JW and Madden up on the top right of the hand of the screen, slowing that choke point for DPS to push around behind them. AJ just got
Objective Charlie.
3 consecutive kills with his scout class here for DPS.
JP, no one's taking gas out of this tournament. It's a tier 1 sort of standard to not actually disallow any weapons because it's part of the game, so you just kind of have to live with it. And all-out war. And in the First World War, well, gas was an issue, so...
Yeah. Tier 1 only takes off the Behemoth and the Elite classes. So DPS just came in and flanked a couple moments ago and is starting to take control of this Charlie objective, but now it's starting to swing back in SnoT's favor. It's a good tug of war here. And Steve for SnoT is using his Fedorov optical. He is just shooting, kind of blind firing through the smoke, and he was getting some hit markers there.
This is going to be one of those matches that is played between 2 objectives. Hope not.
Wanji, welcome to the Facebook. Thank you for tuning in and having some time to get in here. So,
Yes, Wand. We can see you. We can see you lurking.
so SnoT will take that Charlie objective once again. And I want to stay on Anonymous here, pushing through the lower pathway here. He's going to get taken out by Sean there as he was trying to push through that lower side. Let's see if SnoT can get over here and get some revives in. Let's see who it was.
Once again, I'm just noticing it's not hanging back too much off those objectives. They're hanging back too far
Objective butter.
back at the bridge, and it's gonna burn them again.
And especially now that the building structure is demolished, it is going to be even harder to get on this flag and stay on this objective. So DPS does have the numbers currently. Let's jump down on Little Green Monster with her bar. She's just like Inseeker. She can't let it go yet.
No. No.
Ammo! Pick it up!
Never.
There's ammo for you!
I will say it was a little learning curve with the new recoil that it was added to it.
Yeah, there was definitely changing gameplay, and like I said in the last stream, you know, you're finding a lot more people picking it up now. But those people that have been playing with the VAR have struggled a bit with the additional recoil that you got. If you're not burst firing, you're not killing anyone. Sorry.
So we will.
Little Green Monster leading a flank around the back of the objective, all the way around.
I'm currently on Fury. I'm gonna stay on Him is also pushing with Little Green Monster.
Oh, that's probably good because Little Green Monster was taken out by Goose.
Objective Charlie.
Good move here by throwing down smoke to get these revives. Sometimes it's a little tricky getting those needles to get the revive off.
I'll fix those wounds.
DPS have done a great job of getting the SnoT players off that bridge. If they can get enough people there, they'll be able to take that objective and move on further.
Yeah, DPS really needs to push the spawn side here to slow the advancement of SnoT if they want to take this Charlie objective. Currently, SnoT does not have any players on the objective.
There's one down at the bottom of the bridge, one coming around the bottom flank, but the majority of the guys are on the training tracks. I think trying to push in full force. Don't know if that's the best objective for them to be doing it on because you know it is very open there, and as we saw on the last map, SnoT is not getting the gun game.
Ooh, Justice trades with Madden here with his dynamite. And SnoT has come back in and is already slowing the capture. But DPS is holding on.
Slowing it but not stopping it completely. It looks like DPS is going to take this one in the next few seconds.
Yeah, they do.
Yep.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Move to Delta.
What do I think of the weapon
Always an
balance?
interesting one for me.
In all honesty, I like it a lot. I like that there's more choices. The medic class definitely got the most love. The RSC is absolutely ridiculous. They extended its range from like 50 meters to like 70 meters for a 2-shot body shot kill. When you get on, you will notice some of the weapons. The bar, all the LMGs did get that slower ADS speed. The bar got hit pretty well with a recoil increase. So some of the weapons you're just gonna have to go in and play to see if you like them still. They're all still viable. It's just now the weapons feel like they work better in their designed range of effect. You're still gonna see Hell Regal everywhere.
So this comment on YouTube, kill for, it's not my friend. I'm not a fan of yours. You do not nerf my bar.
Well, he's saying it should have a
I'm wanting to
30
go
round
down to
mag.
30
It should have
rounds.
more. Oh, WDB with the Obrez kill, one of my favorite pistols that has been added into this game.
We are being pushed back.
And DPS
And so if we take it to,
takes
if we
the
take it up to
Delta.
30 rounds, and everyone's going to be using it.
You know, one weapon for the support class that I have not put much time into was the Madsen prior to the update, and since the update I have fallen in love with it.
I can't get over that like huge magazine that's in my field of view.
The vertical magazine takes a lot to get used to, but once you do, it just melts. Both the Storm and the Trench I've used testing hipfire, and they both do very, very well at hipfire. I would say up to about 5-10 meters. You can effectively shred through some people. So I just like that there's more of a mix of weapon choices now instead of your 2 weapons per class.
Except if you look at the kill feed and you're just seeing Hellregal everywhere again.
Then they will... The Hellregal will never go away just because of its ease of use as well as its magazine size. And see, Brian, I just never put the time in trying the Madsen before. And now that I have, I'm like, man, I should have used it earlier. So SnoT is doing very good here on this defensive stand for the Echo objective. Oh. I saw the burn kind of tick backwards, but they are going to defend Echo, and we'll be moving back to the Delta flag. Yeah, and that's why I was trying the trench one, is because I wanted to see if I wanted to use the trench at a little bit longer range, if it would still hold up hip fire, and it did well. Yeah, they're going to have to do something with that SMG-08. If they leave it how it is in CTE...
The SMG-08 is going to be quite a beast.
Yeah, I think it's at like 400 rounds a minute currently, and then on CTE, they bumped it up to 700 something. It looks amazing. So... And I do think the RSC... with somewhere in the February patch, I think that it's going to get a little bit of a nerf. It is just so strong. They increased the rate of fire. And see, a lot of, like Justin's saying, yeah, I mean, the Hellregal is just so easy to use, and it's so good. I honestly really like the MP18, and with the changes, it's also improved significantly as well. The MP18 I used as hip fire most of the time. So this is a good fight here between DPS and SnoT.
Welcome to the stream, Flip. It's good to see you joining us. You're lurking on Facebook. SnoT slowly getting cap on this flag at the moment. Alright, so DPS, it looks like they're getting the cap back on that flag now. And it's not going to be able to push in and take it back. I have to see. Right, lots more Hellregals on this one. Definitely something that I've noticed since the update has come out. It's just everybody, absolutely everybody is using a Hellregal at the moment. Right, SnoT looks like they've managed to push in a little bit here. DPS doing a bit of a back flank on that flag. And even though they didn't manage to get to the flag itself, they've actually managed to pull some of the SnoT guys away from the cap radius. But very good strategy there. You know, if the guys aren't on the cap radius, they're not taking the flag. So it doesn't matter if you die in the process, as long as the guys are not on the objective. DPS halfway there at the moment with that cap, and a lot more people on there. And thanks for hanging out, Wand. It was nice to see you here. We've been missing you around here these last few days. Enjoy work. Right, DPS looks like they're gonna take this one, and we're gonna move across into the... No, no. And that's how quickly it can happen in Frontlines. We're so close to getting a cap there.
Later, Wandy. Have a good day.
DPS almost for the cap there, but it's like SnoT saved it in the nick of time.
I like this flank by DPS coming up behind SnoT.
As I was saying earlier, they managed to get the SnoT guys away from the cap, which does make a difference if they are having a battle on the other side. They're dying, doesn't matter, as long as SnoT is not on that flag capping it.
This is just all-out war. Let's look at the scoreboard here. Sean has 65 kills for DPS. And we have 57 kills for Beast for SnoT. So DPS is doing a great job fighting back in. Let's see if they can get this flag one more time. SnoT is coming in heavy.
SnoT is very spread out around the outskirts of that flag. And it looks like they are forming small attacks almost to try and get onto the flag and push the DPS guys off.
Great use of the smoke coming in too.
Yes. I myself love my incendiary, but the smoke definitely makes a difference in the front lines. Can't deny that.
This is just all-out war for this Delta objective. I'm enjoying this a lot. Sergey, what's up, man? How you doing today? Instead of working, you're doing this. We're glad that you could join us.
Circa? He lives?
It just seems like each time one team starts to get the upper hand on this flag, the other team comes in and just flips it. Ghost was by himself there. Took one with him. So here comes SnoT from trying to do a back flank. They get two. Beast is the last one alive. He's down to a pistol. He finally gets taken out. So if DPS can hold this for about another 15 seconds, we will be moving on to the Echo objective.
Oh, we were close the last time. We'll do it this time. Yes.
First person on Fluff. Okay.
As we move. Yeah. Yeah. Do this.
When we go to the next objective here, I will get you some first person view.
Finally.
You're injured, I can help.
Oh, Flip, I only saw your message now. Away. It's good to have you join us, bud.
So it looks like SnoT is setting up really well to defend this Echo flag. DPS is going to have a hard push. Ooh, Fluffy gets taken out. It looked like he got sniped and shot with the Hellregal at the same time. So that's why it looked like it was an instant kill. Little Green Monster is dropping her mortars. Looks like Fluffy did get revived down here. Let's see if I can get back on. Sometimes this select doesn't like to select all the time. Let's see if Sean's going to be able to come up behind. So Fluffy does get taken out there. Very good defend by SnoT there. They've only got 8 minutes and 45 seconds to really push DPS back, and vice versa for DPS. This is too close to call. So just remember that DPS is the American side and SnoT is the German side. So if we don't make it to the telegraphs, that's how it will be decided.
Capture objective done.
If I had to call it now, I would probably say I think DPS has gone the furthest.
Furtherist?
Although,
I love it.
yeah, they've gone the furthest, so they should have more flag caps.
They should.
But I'm not even sure. Like I'm so unsure about this match at this point.
I'm not even gonna guess who's gonna come out on top of this.
It would be interesting to see if we do go to the tiebreaker, as that is Verdun Heights, which we haven't seen a lot of in this tournament.
Yeah, we haven't seen that map, and we haven't really had to see
it yet.
tiebreakers have to be used either.
No.
Oh, this is a good flank. That's a 3-piece for Goose.
Nice work, Goose.
And he's going to forget that Mad Max had thrown his gas and is going to go right back into it and take a little nap.
Oh. A little nap.
A little siesta. Well, if I could get on a player that stays alive longer than 2 seconds, it's every time I would switch, they would end up getting taken out.
That's an enemy shock trooper. Look lively! Enemy shock trooper!
I was going to say, DPS looks like they're going to capture it. There was a late push there by SnoT, but not in time. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this action. What do you guys think of this round alone? As we push to
This round has got me on the edge of my seat. A few minutes left. Whew.
And I don't remember the last time we've had a Frontlines match go the distance either. DPS is real close to finishing this if they could just get in. It looks like they're sending a lot track side. We only have 3 on the wood side of this Echo objective.
Capture objective Edward.
Let's see if this huge push pays off for DPS. Let's kind of scan over. JW and Wolf already realize what is going on. Fuhrer gets taken out. Little Green Monster and Justice make it in. But Wolf has that elevation. Unknown is a met. Oh, he goes down to an anti-tank grenade. He would have been able to res that entire squad there. That would have been huge for DPS. As you see, WBD gets 2 kills with the incendiary grenade right there. So we'll be moving back once again to the Delta objective.
Oh no. Oh, my heart.
First aid for you.
There's just so much gas and incendiaries everywhere.
Return to the combat area. Return to the combat area.
And I just looks like DPS is trying to flank. I mean, it's been working for them. They have their squad set up on burn, and then they're flanking the backside of SnoT here. DPS is sitting up very well right now on this Delta flag. But SnoT is fighting back. It will not be in time to stop this burn on the Delta objective. So we'll be moving back to the E flag once again. Let's kind of just look at some of the kills here. Sean is 4 kills away from reaching 100. And Beast is at 80 kills currently for SnoT.
Just remember, guys, if this comes down to us not knowing which team is which, the DPS side is on the American side and SnoT is on the German side. So when it comes up at the end of the round, that's how we know.
This is how I would picture a battle taking place in World War I. Just back and forth, non-stop. Yes, Brian. And that'll be interesting if it draws. We will have to go on to that third map. Either way, if they win, we will also go to the tiebreaker.
Zidane Heights.
DPS is going for that long flank again. JW is already aware of it. Let's see if we can catch it as it goes down. Jay gets one, but gets taken out. That push is going to be late. And Beast takes him out.
Back again.
30 seconds remain in this match. Or on this flag. 30 seconds isn't even long enough to capture it because it will not be unlocked. So this will be the moment of truth. DPS is the US side. Sean just broke the 100 kills. And SnoT is the German side.
Nice work. Nice work, Sean. Kudos.
So the United States side wins. So that DPS
takes the win.
One flag.
One extra flag.
One flag
match.
difference.
What a match.
Wow. Well done to both teams. I mean, 38 minutes of solid action there on Aragon Forest.
Sure.
So there are the kills. Sean 101 and 33. And then we have Beast with 84, WBDs with 80.
Nice work there.
I mean, look, you had only 2 players over 70 kills for DPS, and you had a couple. I mean, look at the spread though. Some of these guys, just 20. It's crazy. You go into a round.
Yeah, it was a hard fought match.
I mean, just thinking, oh, Sean got 101 kills, and you're like, wow, I only saw like 50 people total. Well done.
Okay, it doesn't look... I think both teams are absolutely thoroughly exhausted from that because both have said no third map. No. So, well done to both teams, and an incredible fight back on that map by SnoT. The DPS taking it with just that one extra flag. Well played, guys. Especially to Sean, well done for breaking your 100. Whew.
I'm kind of tired now.
Oh no. I'm exhausted.
So again, thank you all for tuning in and sticking it out.
Thank you guys for watching.
Stay tuned to the YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch for the upcoming matches. And I will get with Brian and them in Discord and try and resolve that question that they had early on. And until next time, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And we will see you guys later.
Yep. Thanks for watching, guys.